closing deals, it's actually pretty easy. It all comes down to, are you getting better? So how you can close more deals is just by increasing your action on learning, following the top people in your industry, and putting in that action. Well, most people don't want to hear it. They just want to hear there's some trick or some potion they can drink or some special line, right? That's not the case. If you're studying how to close for an hour a day, how much better can you get in a month? Imagine that. Say 30 days straight, you're spending 30 hours just closing better, and then you're also spending another 6 hours generating more leads. So 6 hours generating leads, an hour practicing, like how many more deals are you gonna close? When I started, I was literally for sure, without a doubt, minimum knocking 8 hours a day. But then I would get home, I'd remember what that person and me talked about so I can better incorporate that into the close. And then I'd watch closing videos, read closing books, and it's all about getting better in the grand scheme of it, where most people don't do that. Most people just expect to do the very bare minimum and get by. So if you have a half-assed mentality, you get half-assed results. So the biggest thing for closing, and like the biggest piece of advice I'd give for people, is understand that you have to do over whatever they tell you to do, typically, because most people will sugarcoat stuff. Whatever they tell you, do more. Like if you do that, there's no way you don't do good in sales. And understand it's gonna be rejection, it's gonna be sad, it's gonna be not fun. We're not always supposed to be happy, because through our tribulations, a lot of times we have the happiest moment. If you have to fight and grind to get something, it is so much more rewarding than just giving it to you. It's the example if I said, here's the keys to my house. You wouldn't really appreciate the house. You might be stoked for like a week, 2 weeks, a month, maybe. But then after that, you don't really care. You didn't pay for it. You're just like, yeah, it's a house, whatever. You probably wouldn't take care of it well. It'd just be kind of a house you had. That's why sales is so cool, and that's why not everyone can do it, and that's why it's so much more valuable and rewarding than like working at McDonald's. You have to fight and grind for that. You earned that. You never feel as a salesperson that you didn't earn that paycheck. You feel like I should have got paid more. So that's what's cool. Closing more, it's literally just effort. If you're putting in no time close training, we'll put in 2 to 3 hours close training, and I promise your closes will get better.